This is my office all day long.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
For every gallon of water, you get 4 ounces of salt.
This is our everyday salt. I love salt on green beans.
You can really smell that too.
Yeah, man.
The salt that's left at the end is actually used for our bath products.
This kind of breaks apart.
The magnesium has great health benefits.
See how there's liquid below it? That's the nigiri.
The Japanese actually use that nigiri to ferment soybean to get tofu. This is done with just the solar.
It's hot in here.
We wanted to go the least environmentally impact that we could.
That's a real nice flake right there.
It's white gold, you guys.
Yeah, we call it the new Cape May diamond.
This is our salt house. You feel the heat right
Yeah.
now. It's about 120, 130 degrees. Gets about 150, 160 degrees.
Once I take the water out of here, it'll be its final stage in the evaporation process.
The first thing to form is calcium. The second thing to form is the sodium.
And the sodium is that crystal that's up on top.
We want to harvest the edible sodium as quick as we can. And then at the end, there's actually a lot of magnesium.
I can see the magnesium.
At one time, we had a lot of magnesium left over, and we're wondering what the heck do we do with it? You know, and that's where my wife said, let's make a salt bath. It's a great soak. My wife does a bath soak every night. The process begins over in Avalon. We have a big truck that'll hold about 1,500 gallons of water.
Gonna hold the hose in there?
We pump seawater from the ocean. We bring it here to the greenhouse. You see the big, what we call kiddie pools? They're actually settling tanks that allows whatever sediment that's in the water to get to the bottom. Each one of our kiddie pools can hold 3,000 gallons, so we can hold close to 18,000 gallons of water.
8 to 12 weeks to get it to this point.
Yeah, we fill it up 3 or 4 times a year.
We're gonna harvest that today.
I am a 3rd generation farmer. My dad was a tomato farmer back in the 70s, and what pushed him from doing hothouse tomatoes to go into flowers were fuel prices. And kind of the same ideas that pushed me from doing some of the flowers that I used to do, the sea salt, was again, fuel prices. This greenhouse intended purpose was to grow hydrangea. I used to plant 22,000 hydrangeas in here, but it was too warm to grow the cool crop. And then when I grew some warmer crops, it was actually too cold to grow those crops. It wasn't a sustainable greenhouse, and for everything that I used to curse it for is now a blessing with the sea salt.
This is really hard to find.
It actually makes a structure that looks just like a pyramid.
Look at that break out there.
It's the beauty of what we do, you know, it's our life.